Hey guys, RPM here. Hope you're doing well. Having a really great day. You guys just saw me sell a day's worth of Kaspa from the Ice River KS2. The reason why I showed you guys that is because I've actually been selling Kaspa every single day or every single time I got a payout. So the whole point of this video is to just show you guys what I've been doing in terms of selling and how much exactly in total, all that good stuff in case some people were wondering. And if I was basically involved in this downward sell pressure that you guys have been seeing on Kaspa over the past month, as I've had this KS2 Ice River now for over a month. And as some of you missed the video, I mean, I have been mining also to my mods as well. You can see the dips here on some of the days where I didn't mine to my own wallet address here. I mined to my mods on Discord. But you can see the first day I started on ACC pool here was on April 25th, 2023. Okay, so this is about a month ago. Pretty much we're hitting up almost a month now of running this. If I were to say, if I mined a full month on ACC pool here and not to my mods, then I probably would have hit over 1 million Kaspa mined in 1 month. And that is insane to think about. And I want to go through some concrete numbers, exactly how much I've converted into BTC of exactly how much in USD value that I have sold over this past month here. So I just want to be openly transparent with you all and and just do this video because I thought it'd be funny, because I was, I guess, one of out of 3 people who actually got one of the Ice River KS2s. And so, yeah, I mean, if people wondering, you know, what would a regular, that someone typically gets one of these things that makes $800 to $1,000 to $1,200 at one point, what would they typically do with these types of things? And also I want to talk about some, you know, some cons regarding to an ASIC miner that's making this type of money. Okay, so let's begin, guys. So I want to show you here, this is where on TradeOgre, where I sell and I send my Kaspa. I mine to a Zelcore wallet. All right, I'm not mining to an exchange, but I mine to my Zelcore wallet and then I transfer it to TradeOgre, all right, to my account here. That is how I'm able to trade into BTC. There's also, I think, USDT. But I've been doing Bitcoin because my off-ramp in Canada is using a Canadian exchange that basically only has Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right, they don't have USDT or anything like that. So now, this video is not to like boast or anything, but I just wanted to give you guys some like just reality here of having one of these things, showing you guys how much money this, you know, was making, and it's been pretty good, but it's not going to be pretty good, I guess, once these Bitmain KS3s start coming out, and also the Ice River KS3 has also been announced the same time, actually. And so, yeah, these are monster 8 terahash miners, you know, versus the 2 terahash one that I have is not going to be as good anymore once these other KS3s start coming out. So, yeah, I'm going to give you guys my reasonings why I'm selling, but just to go along here of how much this has been showing on the hash rate side of ACC pool. Okay, it's pretty much almost 2 terahash of what they advertised in terms of the hash rate on the pool. The shares, you guys can see, it pretty much averages around 120 shares per day, or is this per hour, I guess. There was a spike here of 283. I'm not quite sure where that was from, but yeah, it seems to be yielding what I'm supposed to. And generally, I have been getting around 30 to 32,000 Kaspa a day, okay? And you guys can see the USD value here. It says $430 the past 24 hours. And I'm just going to let you guys know, over the past month, it used to be a lot higher. Okay, what I mean by that is with the Kaspa price, obviously over this past month. So let's just open it up in a bigger screen here. You guys can see that, you know, over, let's see, this time frame here, I received it pretty much April 22nd. Okay, this is when Kaspa was 3 cents, 0.031 cents. Okay. Or no, is this 0.2? No, sorry, 0.23 cents. All right. So the first day I got it, I was actually mining on Hero Miners, not on ACC. So I was doing that for 2 days, and then I moved to ACC pool. But then lo and behold, looks like the Kaspa price did go up a little bit here to 3 cents. Right. But, you know, during this time, like I said, I was selling every day on TradeOgre, and yeah, the rest is history here. During this time, I was also mining the mods. I already mentioned that to you guys. And then, yeah, so yeah, the price has been going down and down and down. But have I been the reason for this downward sell pressure of Kaspa? No, no. You guys can definitely attest to that. That I'm with the amount of that I've been selling is like a drop in a bucket compared to the whole market in general. So actually, just looking at the volume, the 24-hour volume for Kaspa, $14 million. So let's just say I sold, like I just showed you guys, I sold earlier in this video like $500 or $450 worth of Kaspa. This $14 million volume, and I don't know if this correlates or translates to what this could be, but actually if I just do $450, let's just say divided by 14,100,000 volume. All right, this is past 24 hours. And I would do times by 100 to give a percentage. I wouldn't even be 1% of the total selling or volume of Kaspa. Yeah, 0.003%, all right, of my measly $450, $500 a day selling pressure. What's happening here, okay? So for people to think that I'm the one who has caused this, or I'm like the cause of this downward sell pressure of Kaspa, no, just no. I mean nothing here, okay? I am nothing. Even though I have one of these amazing KS2s that make a lot of money right now, you know, I am not the only one that has been, I would say not the only one that has been selling. Okay, there were a bunch of other KS2 or KS1s that have been online during the same time I got it. Actually, no, April 10th. All right, actually right here, April 9th is when we saw a big jump in the hash rate, almost 200 to 300 terahash. So whether or not, you know, with that amount of hash rate could correlate to, you know what, actually we could, let's just say there were 200 of those KS2s times, let's say at that time, during this time, it would have been making, I think, yeah, $1,200 a day. Okay. That would be $240,000. So for that to equal $14 million volume, I'm not sure if that, again, I'm not sure if that translates into something like this, but it is, I would say, a drop in the bucket against, I'm sure, the big Kaspa whales who, you know, control a lot more Kaspa and are actively trading Kaspa. Okay, so the miners, I feel like even then when we did videos during this time, covering the hash rate, looking at the wallets, the specific big mining wallets on those pools, they weren't even selling. Most of them didn't even move their Kaspa, right? Those big miners were actually holding the Kaspa in their wallet, and we could verify that on the Explorer. So to see this downward sell pressure here, I'm going to say is correlating to the whole market in general. Bitcoin obviously going down from 30K, that has brought down the rest of the market generally. And yeah, I mean, it's not just Kaspa that's been going down. It's also a bunch of other proof of work coins been going down as well. Ironfish down 72% the past 30 days. Meow Coin 59%. Radiant 52%. Handshake 45%. Kaspa, see 45%. Nexa 42%. So it's not just Kaspa. And for some people that are fixated on Kaspa's price, I mean, just look overall. There's a bunch of other proof of work coins that have been going down as well over the past 30 days. Exact same timing of when I received this KS2, okay? So I just wanted to give some perspective there. I don't know if that helped or not to understand for some people that, hey, I am selling, but am I the cause for this downward sell pressure? As much as I would love for that to be like that, I'm definitely, I mean nothing. I am a drop in the bucket when it comes to selling. Okay, guys, just to show you this downward sell pressure. So anyways, let's go to my Bitcoin transactions here. Okay, so this is what is exported from Trade Ogre. All right, this is when this is the first day or first time of when I was selling the Bitcoin from the Kaspa I traded into Bitcoin. And so all that value together was in Canadian, and I did export my Canadian exchange. Roughly, it's about 21,000 I've made so far. Okay, in fiat that I've sold. So that 2,200, for example, would be worth right now $16,237. What if I held all of that Kaspa right now, all of the 731,815, according to this amount paid thus far over the past month. Okay, this, you guys can see the number here on ACC Pool. All right, so if I held that all right now, that would then be worth $9,815. So not the $16,237 that I currently have right now. Of course, I'm getting to the tax part here in a second, that, you know, it's good for me in a sense that I have been selling. Now, is there going to be a lot of people in the comments going to say, Red Panda, you've been selling. Normally you say you hodl for long term. Why are you selling now? You're like Charlie Lee of Litecoin, who sold Litecoin at the peak in 2018 or end of 2017 or whatever. And a lot of people were mad that he sold at the peak. Am I considered one of those people now? Do you guys think of that in that way? Is it taboo? Is it no different for you guys to say if you sold at the peak or, later down here or even selling now? What difference does it make if I sold over here or down here? Tell me, let me know in the comments. But I want to give you guys one of the biggest reasons as to why I've been selling. So it comes down for me is taxes. This was a pretty big one for me because obviously I pay my crypto taxes, all that kind of stuff. But personally for me as well, I have to do tax installments. I have to pay quarterly. So to alleviate the risk of going back to if I hodled the Kaspa, that would now be worth $9,815. When you're mining, for me, all right, this is not tax advice or anything, but in Canada, crypto that you mined hits your own personal wallet that you own. That is considered income. So imagine this number here, $16,000 US, is the cost basis of each day added together of all the Kaspa that I've mined every single day. Because like I said to you guys, I sold the Kaspa into Bitcoin every single day and then out into cash or into Canadian. So I have to pay taxes on that initial income, okay? We're not even talking about capital loss or capital gain. For instance, right, if I held this amount right now, if I held the 731,815 Kaspa and I sold it now at 9,815, there would be a capital loss calculation here. Then I could technically claim a loss on my taxes. Do I want to do that? Hell no. Definitely not. And so it comes down to, because I have to pay quarterly taxes, I don't want to run into the risk of, let's say I held the next tax installment for me is every quarter, right? So let's say another 10 days from now, I have to pay the taxes of that initial 20,000 $21 or $16,000 US based on my income level. Anyways, you guys understand what I'm talking about there. For me, my biggest worry is the risk of just running into taxes, the issue there, and not having enough cash to pay for it. Because yeah, I don't have 15 or depending how much I have to pay, like $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 in cash just to pay for taxes, just for this Ice River KS2 that I've been mining with over the past month. Do you guys get what I'm getting at here? Like, this is quite a lot of money that I would not be able to pay out of pocket if I were to hodl all of this Kaspa. It is just insane. It is quite insane. So that's kind of one of the worries I have for a lot of big businesses, especially in North America, that do it as a business. And you know, when you're mining, it's considered income. And so all these big miners out there, big corporations, whatever, are going to be getting these KS3s, $50,000 each, whatever they're able to buy it at, or the other, you know, Ice River KS3s, that this is seriously going to be pretty insane. There then could be some, you know, good selling pressure on Kaspa, as a lot of these miners could be selling, whether or not if that's indicative of the market conditions, and also the big Kaspa traders, and also the miners together, right? It's going to be huge. And so we're going to see over time here. I know a lot of people are bullish on Kaspa, so am I, but then you guys are going to say, Red Panda, you've been selling. And again, it goes back to the taxes issue. I already explained that. You guys already understand that. Hopefully, if you don't, then I can't help you understand the reason why. But I live in a jurisdiction where taxes are, they're prevalent. And for me, it's something that I have to do. I am a public figure. I have to pay my taxes, and it's something that I can't get away from. Okay, guys? So all right, I think that is it, guys. This is I hope this is a pretty fun video for you guys. I don't know if it's eye-opening or not, but yeah, I had a fun time just calculating all this. And maybe some people were wondering how much Bitcoin altogether that I trade into. I forgot to talk about that. That is actually almost 0.56 Bitcoin if I were to hold all of that right now. And a funny thing, that's actually all worth about 15,000 USD right now. So actually not too far off from all the fiat that I've sold thus far into Canadian, about 16,235 US or 15,300, so about $1,000 off. But if I held it in Kaspa, you guys can see the difference there. I guess an opportunity cost of that in Kaspa has gone down more than Bitcoin. So you can see the difference there. All right, my friends, let me know your thoughts of today's video and if there's anything else you want me to talk about. But yeah, I think that's it. I'll see you all in the next video. I don't mean, you know, to boast or anything in this video. I just wanted to be transparent with you all regarding this this KS2 monster that I've had over the month, and just give you guys the earnings and all that good stuff in case, you know, there were some people wondering. So here's the video for you. But overall, I am not the reason why the downward sell pressure of Kaspa. For anyone that says that I am, shame on you. I am nothing. I'm a drop in the bucket. All right. I'll see you on the next video. Have a good one. Peace out. Wait, is this a glitch? How come I can buy 0.03 Bitcoin? I can buy 63,000 Kaspa? Didn't I just sell 30, 32, 30? I'm confused. Is that right?